Hello, Soul Cooking with T. So give me a second. I'm trying to go live on multiple platforms. So just give me a second while I get it set up here on our YouTube channel. I thought I had it ready. So give me a second and get it going. And while I'm doing that, take time right now to share this out with your family and friends and tell them Soul Cooking with T is live. We are live. So just give me a second. Let's get it. All right, let's get fall ready. That's going to be the title of this live. Let's get fall ready, because that's what we are doing. We are getting ready for the fall and making sure that we have something new that we can try and do for this fall. I'm trying to see what's going on here with our YouTube channel, so give me a second. I don't know what is happening. Let's see. Okay, we've answered the questions. Okay, let's see. I guess they want more questions answered, but that's all right. We got time. So again, I am Tawana Carlton, your host of Soul Cooking with T. So come on in, and join us here in Soul Cooking with T. Let's see. Yes, it's for kids, and we're gonna go live. All right, and it's gonna be public. And let's see what we are doing here on our YouTube channel. So give me a second. Let's make sure we all set up on YouTube, because I know we are live here on Facebook. So thank you all for joining me live here today. Just trying to go on multiple platforms, trying to do it all, trying to be the cameraman, trying to be the host. So I am trying to do it. Welcome. So I'm trying to get the YouTube channel up and running so that we can be live there. Thank you for those that are joining me live and those that will catch the replay. Please let me know, those that are on our Facebook channel, if you can hear and see me good, because I don't want you to miss this. I do not want you to miss it. So I was trying to see what is going on with our YouTube channel. It's just going around and around. I'm not sure if it's going to connect, but I'm going to give it just a few more seconds, because we are here live in Soul Cooking with T on Facebook. So let me know, for those that are joining me live, if you can see and hear me good. Hello. Please let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me well. So I guess our YouTube channel is not going to work, but that's okay, because guess what? We can use this. Say hello. How are you, Jacqueline? Hello, John. Hello. Thank you all for joining me here live in Soul Cooking with T. I'm just trying to get the YouTube channel up, but it did not want to work, but that's okay. So we're going to just go with what we can go with. And that is that we are live on our Facebook channel. And so I am trying to get it to come up. Well, give me a second here. Hope that you all are having an amazing day. And it's hot here on the West Coast. So I'm trying to deal with this heat. So you may hear my fan going. It's hot. It is hot here on the West Coast. So hello. Thank you all for joining. So my title today, it is Let's Get Fall Ready. Because we're getting ready for fall, even though still here on the West Coast and most likely in some other places, it's still kind of warm. So it is warm here on the West Coast. So I wanted to start getting us ready for the fall, preparing some foods for the fall. And she says, Jacqueline says, you're pausing. I don't know. I think it's the internet service, and I do apologize for that. But we're going to try to make it through. Hopefully it'll catch up, because I have no control. And thank you so much, Jacqueline Shaw, for letting me know that it is pausing. Maybe it will catch up and get to going. The internet service has been kind of, since the pandemic, has been kind of shaky. So hopefully it will catch up. Hello, Clara. Thank you so much for joining. But thank you for letting me know, Jacqueline. So today, as you can see, I have some lemons out here. We're going to talk about that. I listen, I'm always looking for different recipes. I'm always looking for things to, to try out. And so I was like, okay, get fall ready. So let me find something fall ready for us to do. And so I have an Apple phone, and so they have the Apple News. I have an app. And on that app, it had a recipe from Food Network. And I love some Food Network. So I said, let me see what it is that they are advertising today on Food Network. Well, it was about a lemon preserve. And I'm like, lemon preserve? I've never heard of lemon preserve. So I'm curious. Let me scroll through. I'm from the South, so we said let's scroll through and let me see what lemon preserves is all about. And so I found, as I was reading the article, and the lady that wrote the article, you'll see me looking over because I have my notes. Her name is Melissa D. Abram, and she shared the recipe for lemon preserves. And so I am trying to, like, okay, let's try this. So I'm trying to read the All Lives been pausing for, yes. I don't know what it is, but the lives, I don't know if it's Facebook, I don't know if it's the internet, but it has been a problem. So, we're going to pray through this. We're going to push through. Need my prayer warriors so this thing can go out and it can go good without all this pausing. But it has been pausing a lot. And so, like I said, I found this recipe. And I was like, you know what? I want to try that because I like preserves. I've did a previous video on some strawberry preserves. So I still have my strawberry preserves in the cabinet. And so when I need them, guess what? I can just pull them out. I still have 2 jars that I made. The recipe you can find on Soul Cooking with T. You can also find the video that I did to show you how to do strawberry preserves. Very simple. I give you the recipe and it's very simple to do. And so I said, let's try this. Let's try to do some lemon preserve. Now, what I did find out, because I did research, that lemon preserve is a North African dish. So in North Africans, this is something they do. This is something they use. And so by having the lemon preserve and making it now, you'll have it for fall. You'll be able to use it in different dishes. Chicken, fish, baked roast, baked potatoes. You can slice it when you're doing your baked potatoes. You can slice some of the skin off, or you can just, slice it or dice it however you want to in pasta. I'm just surprised at the different things that you can use lemon preserves for. Another one is that you can use it in your tea. And as a Southerner, we love good sweet tea. You put a little lemon in it. So listen, I'm looking forward to this, to using it for those that drink. You can also use it in your alcoholic drinks, maybe a vodka martini. So it's just a variety of things that you can use lemon preserves in. So I've already washed my hands. And remember I said, use different knives, color coded. So this is my knife that I'm using today. So one thing I want to show you is these are the lemons I bought from the store. These are the lemons I got from the store. And this is a lemon that I got from a girlfriend's tree. So you can see the difference. This is from her tree. This is from the store. And so what we're going to do, and the recipe says to use 3, you can use 3 regular or 3 organic lemons. So I've already washed my jars. I have some mason jars. And so I'm going to do 2 different kinds today. One, they said to use salt, and I couldn't understand, like, I'm gonna use salt in my lemons. Now what is that about? How is that gonna taste? That's gonna be salty. And then another one said to use half and half. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use half and half. Like I'm gonna do salt and sugar in one, and then I'm gonna do salt in the other. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my store-bought lemons. I'll make sure I take off just the bottom, that little hard piece off the bottom, and a little hard piece off the top. One thing it did say is when you're doing your lemons, don't cut it all the way through. Cut it in 4s. So I'm going to do that. And it said use 1/4, okay? So what I'm going to do, I had to look it up because I had to know, about my measurements because I wanted to make sure I had it right. So instead of doing 1/4, we're going to use, so this is 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. It says kosher salt. It didn't say anything about table salt. It said use kosher salt. So I'm using kosher salt. And so I'm going to put, and I forgot to put my phone on just do not disturb. So let me slice the lemon. On this one, hopefully we can get 2 of these in here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So we'll be able to get 2 in. Okay. So let me take that one out because I want to make sure I'm doing this live. This is my first time. I didn't do any demonstrations before. They did not say remove the seeds or anything, so I'm not going to remove the seeds. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it right here on my table so that you can see, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just opening up the lemons, just like this. So I have 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to use this 1 tablespoon for these 2 lemons, okay? So I'm put that salt inside of the lemons, and I'm going to pour this other little bit that I have left over in there because I'm going to use some more once we get them in. So let me get a tablespoon of sugar. Okay, and I'm going to put it in just like that. I'm just putting it in between. All right. Now, you can also add cinnamon sticks. You can add different spices to this. It just depends on what, you like. Let me get a spoon. So if you wanted it, you might want your lemons to have a spicy to it. You may want them to have a kick to it. So you could also use chili peppers. You could use cinnamon. You could use bay leaves. And peppercorns. It's really up to you. So what they do say is, let me pull this one out. I forgot to do 1 step. So when I get them in, they say mash them down. So I have to use the bottom of my wooden spoon. Just want to mash it so some of the juice comes out. Okay? That's all they say do. Now, I got a little sugar left. So we're going to put a little sugar there on top of that. I had a little salt left. Put a little bit more. Put the other lemon in. And we just want to mash just a little bit so the juices can get the flowing, okay? Now, I'm going to top it off with the rest of that salt. Okay, and then I'm going to use the rest of that sugar. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here in Soul Cooking with T. So, now, to top it off, some recipes say use water, half juice. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my homegrown lemon. I want to show you what it looks like on the inside, y'all. Is that amazing? Look at that. These are homegrown right off the tree. Amazing. So I need the juice. So I'm going to take the seed out of this one. Because now I have to cover the lemons in juice, okay? Now I'm not going to throw this lemon away because I can take this lemon, put it in my garbage disposal, and grind it up, and it smells amazing. So I want to get this juice out of here. Because they are very juicy. I'm talking about juicy. Okay? Now I just need to pour this juice. So you see, as you can see, I'll bring it up so you can see. Okay? And then we're going to pour this on top. So it says we have to cover the lemon. Ooh, that covered. That one turned over. But, yeah, we're going to mash it down. Now we're going to close it. Now, I should have gotten a towel. Let me get a towel. Good thing my towels are right under my table in the drawer. Okay. So this one has sugar and salt in it, okay? So let me get it tightened. So you shake it once or twice every... Excuse me, I thought I had to sneeze. Every 2 days, okay? This will last in a cold, like if you have a cool spot, maybe a closet, a pantry that's in a cool spot. You can put this in there and it will last, let me see, how long did they tell me? In a cool spot, I think this will last for 1 year. You just have to remember that, like tomorrow, I need to shake it, I need to turn it up so everything is moving around. You can also put it in the refrigerator. So let me make sure I'm telling you right, because I don't want you to have it messed up. So shake every day, 2 shake every day or 2 times a day for the first week. And in 3 weeks, this will be ready to use. Make sure you keep the juice on top of it. So if you use some of it and you don't have much juice, get you a fresh lemon, squeeze some more on top of it. And then I want to make sure about how long it will last. So making sure that you keep it in a cool spot. Like I say, in your pantry. You can put it in your refrigerator. It lasts up to 6 months in your refrigerator. In a cool place, like in your pantry, your closet pantry, it will stay good for 1 whole year. Okay, so that's one. So now we're going to take another one. Let me move some of this over. Let's see if I got some more juice in here. Because I tell you, these big lemons, they have a lot of juice. So we're going to put that right there. So now, let me cut the ends off of this one. So this one, we're just going to do sugar, okay? Just straight sugar. We're going to see how it does. In 3 weeks, we're going to get a dish and we're going to make something that we can use. So now I can use my 1/4 because I'm doing just straight sugar this time and not half and half. Okay? So now I got my sugar. Let me open my lemon up. And let me pour some of that sugar in it. Okay. We're going to drop that one in. All right. So thank you all for joining me here live in Soul Cooking with T. We are excited to be in the kitchen. All right. So let me slice this one. Now don't let me forget. Y'all didn't tell me. Nobody said anything. Don't forget to mash it. Listen, you all are my assistants. You're supposed to say, hey, don't forget. Put it in the comments. Mash it a little bit. Get the juice out. Okay? So let me open this one up. First of all, let me put some more sugar because we're using 1/4. All right. So now, let me open this one up. Making sure we get sugar in all the little spots. Let me mash this one down. You know, as I'm thinking about, as I'm doing this one, for just with the sugar, I think this one gonna be amazing for some lemonade. Oh, see that? Y'all forgot again. Nobody said anything. Y'all not let me forget to put some lemon juice in. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay. Let's take out some of them seeds. All right, let me squeeze it in. We are getting fall ready. Thank you so much. Clara says, amazing. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you all for joining me live and those that will catch the replay. Listen, we are getting fall ready. I can't wait to open this up. Try these different grinds. That's what they call them, a brine. But they are called preserves because we are preserving them. So let me make sure I got enough juice to cover. Okay, I got it covered. Let me get my towel. All right, let's put the top on tight. All right, got it on tight. So, we are getting fall ready. So, here we are. I want to make sure. Okay, got it on good. This one has sugar, a tablespoon of sugar and a tablespoon of kosher salt. And this one has 1/4 cup of just sugar. And I covered it with fresh lemon juice. So I just want to make sure that I get it all mixed in. So there you go. So we make sure the salt. I may have to put some more juice in this one. Let's see. I may have enough in that one. And so we are going to have an amazing lemon preserves, and like it says, in 3 weeks these will be ready to use. Now again, if you put them in a cool, dry place, it will last for 1 year. Just remember that when you open them and you use some out and the juice has, gone down, make sure you add more lemon juice, fresh lemon juice to it. Also, they recommend that when you get ready to use this one that has the salt, you may want to rinse it off a little bit just to get some of that saltiness out of it. But you have to try it to make sure, because like I say, I'm doing this for the first time, so I don't know. But you know what? We'll learn together. And this one is just straight sugar. So I'm gonna use this in some tea. So it says in chicken. So I'll probably use it in some baked chicken. I'll probably use it, this one with the salt. I'll probably use it with some roast, because we like roasting potatoes. I'm just trying to make sure I got enough juice, so I don't. So I need to, and my hands are clean, so maybe, just maybe, I need to add another lemon in there, or some lemon pieces. How about that? So this time, so that it's tight, I'm gonna cut it all the way through, because I need the jar to be tight, okay? So, and I may need to cut it again. So sometimes, you have to, get the measurements, and you may have to, do it a little bit different. Okay, so yes, there we go. We just want it to be in there, be tight in there. I don't want to pull that in nothing. Okay, where's my top? I think that'll do it, because once I push it down, of course some of the juice is going to come out, but it's going to be a tight seal on this one. Okay, let me get the top. Oh, yes. Okay, now, because when I open it, it was not completely submerged. So we want it to be fully submerged in the juice. Oh, yeah. So now you can see it's tight in that. It's tight. It's tight. Okay, now let's try this one, because this one has the sugar. Let's make sure. Let me get my towel so I can open it up. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for sharing with your family and friends. I'm trying to get this one up. Like, oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing and telling everybody about Soul Cooking with T. Same way with this one. So we just cut some more and get them in. Let's cut it a little bit more, because we want it tight. And we want it to be able to cover what's in there, okay? So we know some of the juice is gonna come out. That's okay. But we just want it to be tight. Oh yeah, we got it now. That's tight. Get your thing, yes, and screw the top on. Let me get my towel so that I can put it on tightly. All right. All right, we got it now. So let me shake it again. Oh yeah, that looks good. This is the sugar one. And this is the sugar and salt. So we've made fall lemon preserves. We are ready for the fall. It's so many ways to use it. I'll try to figure out what we're going to do, whether it's going to be some baked chicken, whether it's going to be some potatoes, some pasta. I bought some pasta when I just recently went to Vegas, so maybe I'll pull out my pasta, some Italian pasta, and maybe we'll pull that out and make some, use it with the lemon preserve. I'm looking forward to. So thank you all so much for coming in to Soul Cooking with T. Today we made lemon preserve. We are getting fall ready. So again, I am Tawana Carlton, your host of Soul Cooking with T, and this has just been a Wednesday. Pop in for Soul Cooking with T. Thank you all for joining me live, and those that will catch the replay. If you don't mind, tell your family and friends about Soul Cooking with T. Listen, we are in here learning different things, sharing different recipes. This is just one I found on Food Network. The author of the article was Melissa D. Abram, and I have to give the props to them, because it's not my recipe. But what I did was I changed it up, because I did not use peppercorns and I did not use bay leaves, because I wanted to do it my way, which makes it my recipe. So again, thank you so much for joining me here in Soul Cooking with T. Bye, y'all.